This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
It all begins with the perfect piece of protein. It's almost like the canvas upon which a lovingly and carefully crafted entree is painted. So it probably comes as no surprise that our artist in the Delmarva Life kitchen is Chef Zeus from Benvenuto Restaurant, and he is showing us how to take his take on a pan-roasted pork tenderloin. I understand this was on your Valentine's Day menu.
Oh, you know what? Not only was it on our Valentine's Day menu, it's on our Valentine's menu because we've run Valentine's through this weekend.
Oh.
So we started the menu on February 7th, ran it through Valentine's weekend, and we're extending it into the 22nd.
Nice.
So, yeah, because, you know, a lot of folks want to come out and they're like, we get reservations for Valentine's Day. You should have made those 2 months ago, right? I mean, it's a big day. So,
Yes, it is.
so we've extended
You're
it.
going to like this.
Yes, you're going to love this. Now, not only, look, and if you can't get in to have this, I'm going to show you how to make it at home. And that's the best part of this, right? So, we're going to start off with this beautiful Berkshire pork tenderloin. Ooh. Really nice. If you're not sure what a Berkshire is, it's a heritage breed of pork. It just tastes better. It's something that a lot of chefs sort of gravitate to when they're, you know, cooking pork.
Okay.
But I'm going to show you guys how we do it. So Jimmy has his gloves on. All right. So this is a really nice blend that I get from our good friend, who's also a chef, but he makes spices and whatnot. And he's awesome. His name is Chef James Lauser. Really nice guy. Okay. But check him out. And he's also a great ice sculpture. He does ice sculptures.
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
Yeah, so we're going to do a little bit of this spice that he makes for us.
Okay.
Right, and now Jimmy's going to kind of do this rub. He's going to put this rub all over. We're going to use some kosher sea salt here. And we're going to use some black pepper. So Jimmy, you're going to just give that a nice massage. Because it is Valentine's Day. You got to massage. So kind of just roll it all around so it's all evenly coated.
Not even going to approach that.
All right.
Just say what you want. I'm not going there.
There you go. So Valentine's massage.
Yes.
Right? So we're going to do some.
Somebody at home saying,
vegetable oil
that's
here.
not how you do that.
All right. I know, they are saying that right now. Come on, Jimmy.
I thought maybe Carol was like, hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I didn't get a back
We
rub
haven't
like
taken
that.
care of that.
All right.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, so now what we're going to do is we are going to, that looks really nice.
Okay.
So what we do, you can set it right back in here, all right? And we're going to always lay away from us, all right? So we want to get a good sear, and you guys see that smoke at home. That's how you know your pan is hot, and that's what you want to hear.
Okay, go ahead and explain why you're laying away from you.
Well, what happens sometimes if there's a little extra moisture and it hits that oil, it can make a splash.
Right on you.
So by laying the meat away from you, it's going to splash on whoever's standing on that side. Right?
That'll learn them.
Right?
Sorry, guys, behind the camera.
Exactly. So we're getting a good sear on this, and that's the key to this dish. It's getting really good sear, having enough seasoning on here, and this sear happens very fast. And I'm going to show you.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yep. You guys see that at home?
Boy, you're not kidding.
It happens very fast.
You're talking hot.
Yes, it's a hot pan. We're not burning, all right? We're searing. All right?
Okay.
And you see already how nice that is. And what's going to happen with this is we're going to get that side. We're going to just kind of turn it on its side a little bit here. All right, and this is a very important part to this whole process. It's just, again, getting that really nice sear on there. All right, and what's going to happen now is we are going to put this into a 375-degree oven. All right, so that we can finish cooking the pork through. All right, we're going to then remove it, and in the same pan, we're going to create this beautiful sauce.
Oh.
All right. So why don't we go into the oven with this now, Jimmy, and when we come back...
I don't know if that's hot or not.
You know what? You're good right now.
It's okay?
It's
Good?
nice and cool, yeah.
Why am I trusting you? You stick your hand in the pan.
I would never lie to you, Jimmy.
All right, I'm going to just let these guys figure all that out, and we're going to take a little break. We'll be back, and we're going to make this, as he said, beautiful sauce. Stick around. DelmarvaLife will be right back.
We are all about this prime cut of pork.
Yeah.
That was, I'm all excited. It was carefully massaged by yours truly.
Yes.
With all the essential and necessary stuff.
That's exactly what it is. All stuff. All right, that looks beautiful.
That does look good.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put this pork tenderloin. If you guys can just zoom in on that. I mean, that looks just amazing. Beautiful color, right? Perfectly seared. All right, now.
So should we go ahead and cut it?
We are not.
Why?
That's a great question because we have to allow that to rest so that all the juices are evenly reconstituted where it's supposed to go.
Okay.
So that when we cut it, it's perfect.
Gotcha.
All right, so now, all these little bits in here, that's all good stuff, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to add just a little bit more oil, all right? And to this, we're gonna add some onion. All right, you can hear that, it's still sizzling hot, okay? We're gonna also add some of these. You can do cherries, you can do cranberries, but berries are great, especially dried ones, are great with pork. Okay. All right, so now, while this is going, what we're gonna do now is we are going to add some brandy to this, okay? Now, this is where that flavor is gonna come from. Now, because we're cooking on an induction pan, we're gonna have to use a lighter to get this going. There it is, all right?
Okay.
See how nice that is? All right, and, oh, Jimmy, that's hot.
Watch that.
Round hot.
Would you stop this?
All right, so we have this going here. We're gonna use some whole grain mustard, all right?
Okay. I didn't realize that was mustard.
Yes.
Okay.
Whole grain mustard. You see those little mustard seeds in there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And everything's in the pool. All right. Now you see that flame has sort of gone away. That's how you know all the alcohol's burned off. So we burn the alcohol, and we're leaving the flavor of the brandy.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is pure maple syrup.
Oh,
That
We're
doesn't
gonna
flame
add
up, does it?
pure maple syrup. This does not flame up. It's too sweet.
Oh,
Right?
okay. I just like sweet.
Jimmy wants to set something else
I
on
know,
fire.
he just loves,
Come
he
on.
just loves
He
fire.
was teasing me with just one.
All right. We're gonna add some chicken stock to this. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, we have to season this.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna use a little bit of salt, because it has to taste good. We're gonna use some pepper, okay? And we are gonna bring this to a boil, and it's gonna start to reduce, all right? And at the very end of this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some whole butter, and we're gonna mount this sauce with butter. Now, this has a little bit of time to reduce. We're gonna mount it. Our pork tenderloin is resting, all right? Lisa has our green beans going.
I do.
All right, we have some rice here.
Rice.
So there's white rice, there's forbidden rice, which
that
is
what
black in color. Yes,
Forbidden rice, okay.
Yes, it just makes this beautiful, starch. And this is going. So we're going to mount this. Now, when we come back, all right, we're going to take a quick break, let that rest. Lisa's going to have this ready for us. We're going to plate up.
Oh gosh, this is a lesson in patience
It is,
today.
it is.
It is,
Stick
it is.
around. DelmarvaLife will be right back. Well, Chef Zeus has kept us hard at work and patiently waiting to taste his latest work of art in the DelmarvaLife kitchen. It's finally time to assemble this master-crafted pork dish. I wish I could just describe to everyone what it smells like. I can't wait to taste it.
Yes, yes. So what I'm going to do is I want to slide over here where
Okay.
you're at, Lisa, and we are going to slice this pork tenderloin. So if you guys can just sort of zoom in on this. I'm going to set this here
Okay.
so you guys can see it. When you're doing this pork tenderloin, you want to slice it on a bias, okay?
On the bias.
Yep, so we're going to go this way. All right, see that?
So I'm going to ask you, stupid. What does on the bias mean?
So sort of on an angle, if you want to call it that.
Okay.
All right, so we have our pork tenderloin done and sliced. Now, if you notice, you don't see a whole lot of
Juice.
moisture, juice
Yeah.
seeping out, and that's why, because we rested it.
We rested
All
it.
right, and for you guys at home, that is exactly what it should look like. All right, that's the perfect color. Now we're going to slide over here, and I'm going to show you guys how we put this together. So we have our rice here that we use at the restaurant, okay, and this is a combination
Do we want to?
of, he's okay there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to shut everything off. And this is a white rice, and this is a forbidden rice, okay? Which is very nice, has beautiful color, all right? And we just kind of blend these two together. See that? And it has just nice color, great presentation.
There is art to this, isn't
There is. We're going to use some fresh parsley there, Lisa, if you
Okay.
don't mind. And we're going to add some fresh parsley to this rice. See how nice that looks?
I love the
All
color.
right. And we're going to add the rest to our sauce.
Okay. Do you want me to put it in there?
Sure.
Ooh,
Yep.
okay.
So now to plate this up, we're going to use some of this rice that we're going to put right here, Jimmy. You like that? That looks nice, doesn't
it?
it?
That's good.
Nice color. All right, we're going to come over here and do the same thing. And again, we eat with our eyes, right?
Make it good, and you do.
All right. Now, we have that. We're now going to grab these beans that we have here, which look very nice. Okay. And look, if you want to have some asparagus there, if you guys want to use some asparagus, you can use some asparagus. You know, however you want to jazz these up. If you want to put some almonds in your green beans, if you want to do garlic. I mean, look, it's your kitchen. Do what you like. All right. And then we're gonna slide over here, and we're gonna take our pork tenderloin, all right? And I wanna make sure that you get as much as Jimmy does, okay?
I was getting ready to say, wait a minute, which plate?
I know how Jimmy rolls,
Yeah.
all right? And then we're gonna take this pork and just sort of fan it out like that. See how beautiful that looks?
Look at that.
Okay. We're gonna come over here. Now see the end piece? We're gonna flip him around.
Oh, okay.
See that? So he presents better. We're gonna do the
But
same
he
thing.
tastes good.
All right, see that? Now, we can't have this pork tenderloin if we don't have our sauce. All right, you guys already know about this sauce. It's
Yes.
amazing. And all those little bits and pieces that were in
What do
there.
you call it? You call that something?
I don't know, I just call it a pork sauce,
okay.
you know? But no, it's a sauce that's made with onions and berries, dried berries,
I thought
mustard,
the little bits that were in there that you
brandy.
used were called something.
Well, yeah, so what you're doing is you're deglazing the pan.
Glazing, that was it.
Yeah, you're deglazing the pan, all right? And I mean, this is just an amazing, amazing dish. And we sell a lot of these, but you know, you think we sell a lot more. But
I bet you will
that's
now.
the sauce. Hey, yeah. And then of course, you know, to finish things off, we can use some parsley. We're gonna use some little micros here, just to kind of, you know, show our guests that we prepared this pork with love.
And if you think Zeus only does this in our kitchen in front of the cameras, that's not true.
Oh,
Go
it's
to
not, Jimmy.
Benvenuto. You should see him
I'm
get
gonna
into
slide
the
over
meals
here.
that he
Okay.
I want you
prepares.
to try that.
Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. That means a lot. And I want you guys to be honest with me, all right? And tell me what
Zeus?
you think.
That's easy.
We have never not been honest with you. When we tell you how something tastes, we are being truthful. And
I appreciate
you
that.
have never disappointed, ever. Huh?
It's good. Not bad, right?
The pork with the sauce over the top, that's incredible.
It really is. And you see how tender
It
the
is.
pork is?
It really, really is.
And it's just about getting a proper sear on it, getting it in the oven for the right amount of time.
Right.
Look, if you want to sort of cheat at home and use a little thermometer, you know, don't go over 145. So for you guys at home, don't go over 145 degrees. All right, pull it, let it rest, and it's going to be perfect.
We're out of time. Thank you so much. Tell us how we can find you.
So you guys could just reach us at the restaurant, 302-265-2652, and make those reservations. Again, we are doing the Valentine's menu and this pork dish on that Valentine's menu through Saturday, February 22nd.
And you are in
Milford.
Milford. Trying to get him to say it, I wouldn't say it.
Have you ever known me to be speechless? I am speechless.
thank
so
you.
good, so
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Happy
much.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Enjoy.